Number 28. A triangle has a height of 15 inches and an area of 120 inches squared. What is the length of its base? So you need to remember that the formula for the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. I'm looking for the base, so I'm solving for b. So when I solve for b, I'm going to get rid of my 1/2 by multiplying both sides by 2. That's giving me 2a equals b times h. I'm solving for b, so I'm going to divide both sides by h. So my height is equal to 2a over h. Now that I have that formula, I'm going to go ahead and plug everything in. So my area is 120. My height is 15. Simplifying this, I have 240 over 15. My base is 16. The base of the triangle is 16 inches. Number 29 and 30, I want to convert this into the given units. So in 29, I need to convert miles to yards. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to set up my ratio of my miles, which is all over 1. I'm going to multiply it by my conversion. Now, I don't know a conversion of miles to yards, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go miles to feet. So because miles is in my numerator, I'm going to put miles in my denominator so that the units cancel. And I know that there's 5,280 feet in 1 mile. So now that my miles cancel, I have feet, but now I need to convert my feet into yards. Because the feet is in my numerator, I'm going to have my feet in my denominator so that they cancel. And I know there's 3 feet in 1 yard. And now I know my feet cancel, and now I'm going to multiply across. So I have 2.25 times 5,280, which is equal to 11,880. And then my denominator is 3. Do that division. And my final answer is 3,960 yards. Example number 30, I'm going to change 4 pounds, 7 ounces to just ounces. So the first thing I'm going to do is just convert the pounds. So I have 4 pounds. I need to convert to ounces. The conversion from pounds to ounces is that for every pound, 1 pound, I put it in the denominator so that it can cancel with the numerator pounds. Every pound is 6 ounces. Now I'm just going to multiply across. So this is 64 ounces. Now once I have my 64 ounces, now I can add the 7 ounces, giving me a final answer of 71 ounces. Example number 31, a bread slicer runs 20 hours per day for 30 days and slices 144,000 loaves of bread. How many loaves per hour are sliced? So here is my ratio, loaves per hour. So my numerator has to be loaves, and my denominator is per hour. So my loaves, I know that it slices 144,000 loaves of bread. Now my hour, it runs 20 hours a day for 30 days. So I'd have to multiply that to get how many hours. So it's 600 hours. Simplify this. That's 240. So 240 loaves of bread are sliced per hour. Example number 32. Now this is kind of a harder problem here. There's 2 steps here. So the first thing I need to do is I need to convert my 90 miles per hour, which is 90 miles per hour. I need to convert that into seconds and feet, so feet per second. So let's translate that to feet first. So my conversion is that for every mile, I have 5,280 feet. So now I've converted my miles. Now I need to convert my hours into seconds. So for every 1 hour, and I put it in the numerator so it cancels with the denominator hours, I have 60 minutes. And then do converting one more time. Every minute has 60 seconds. So now I'm going to go ahead and multiply all of my numerators. And I have 475,200. Multiply all of my denominators, which is 3,600. Do this division. And I have 132 feet per second. Now I have the other half of the problem, which is how many seconds does it travel 60 feet? So if I have 132 feet traveling in 1 second, the question is how many seconds, so this is my x, does it travel 60 feet? So I'm making a proportion. And now let's solve this by a proportion by cross multiplying. I have 132x equals 60. Divide by 132. I have x is equal to 0.45 seconds. Example number 33 through 38, all I'm going to do is solve each proportion. So in 33, I'm going to cross multiply, giving me 3x equals 63. Solve this by dividing both sides by 3. X is 21. Example number 34, cross multiply. I have 10y equals negative 40. Divide both sides by 10 to solve for y. Y equals negative 4. Number 35, cross multiply. I have 15a equals 24. Divide both sides by 15. A equals 24 fifteenths, but they're both divisible by 3, so I'm going to divide by 3. And that is 5/8. I'm sorry, 8/5. Example number 36, cross multiply. 3t equals a positive 63. Divide both sides by 3. T is 21.